Yo, what is up? I'm playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. We're playing ranked and using my Infernity deck. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, I opened both the Rhino and the Eris Rhino package and a Stygian Street Patrol. This is quite the hand, I must say. Oh, all we can do is Jackalope and pray. Eris. Ooh, drag down. Do I even want another Arc Fiend in my hand? It could be pretty cloggy. Not sure if I should be doing this. Okay, let's drag down. I assume he's just going to discard an Arc Fiend anyway. Oh. Interesting. Well, let's get rid of Raigeki. He'll probably get rid of an Arc Fiend. Wow, you got rid of my Stygian Street Patrol. Huh. Okay, well, he basically just handed me the win. We take those. So I'm going to link into Cherubini, that's why I summon Rhino Warrior, 3-star. And when I do so, Rhino Warrior's effect will pop off. Yep. And allow me to send a monster to my graveyard. So, really, I'm going to want Necromancer in my graveyard, for sure. And I'm also going to want Wildcat in my graveyard so that we have access to a tuner. Cool. Now, Void Apocalypse will clear open my hand so that I only have one Arc Fiend. Just like this. And it'll also allow me to dump to my graveyard Stump Stygian Street Patrol. Cool. Okay, so now we'll use one of our 2 Street Patrols to summon Arc Fiend and get the ball rolling here. Arc Fiend will allow us to search out our Patriarch. Yes, please. And being a 4-star extender, Patriarch will allow us to overlay with Arc Fiend into a rank 4 Exceed, which is going to be our Dugears of Timeless. Now, the reason we have Dugears of Timeless is to revive our Necromancer. And then Necromancer will be able to revive our Arc Fiend. And then Arc Fiend will get us Infernity Mirage. And we'll make Saryuja. And that'll be the start of our combo. So really, to start comboing with this deck, you need Necromancer and Arc Fiend access to both of them. And once you have that, it's pretty straightforward from there. So usually use Dugear's second effect here. He discards the materials first. We have both Necromancer and Arc Fiend, so this is going to be a piece of cake. Necromancer will get us Arc Fiend. Just like this. Arc Fiend will get us Mirage. There you are. Okay, cool. Now the question here, you don't need to most of the time, but I am contemplating going for Saryuja's draw skill. I think I'm gonna go for it. I think I'm gonna use all of them, so I'm gonna say no to this. See if we can get any other cool extenders like Monster Reborn or World Legacy Succession or anything of the sort. Hope we don't brick. Yep, use your effect. Oh, cool, Monster Reborn. Okay, so we'll send this Mirage back, send Mothman back, we'll send Upstart back, and we'll keep that Monster Reborn. We'll set it to clear out our hand, and then we'll use Saryuja, special summon Mirage. Perfect. So from this point forward, it's literally just Mirage recycling Necromancer and Arc Fiend over and over and over again. It's pretty straightforward. Seems confusing at first when you're first starting off with a deck, but this is the simplest part. Honestly, the most complicated part of the deck is making sure you get access to your Arcfiend and Necromancer and starting off the combo. Once you start comboing, it's really straightforward. So yeah, we'll use Arcfiend. Arcfiend will get us our Infernity launcher. Gotta love launcher. Too bad it's only at 1, but it's a really good card, so it's understandable. So we'll activate that, clear out our hand, and then we'll use our Necromancer to grab Wildcat. Now, with Wildcat, I'm actually going to go into Crystron Halqifibrax, and this will get us access to our Infernity Avenger. Yep, activate your effect. And now we got Avenger. Cool. Okay, so honestly, I'm going to Monster Reborn here. And I'm going to get Infernity Necromancer back so we can make a level 8 Synchro. And Necromancer can also summon our other Arcfiend. Who can start searching out our traps now. We could even, we will search out our second Mirage after because we still have a Stygian Street Patrol in our graveyard. So we're going to be able to combo off really hard. Okay, let's just go into Barrier for now. Okay, so now we want to start clearing out our monster zones. So we're going to start by synchroing into 100 Eyes Infernity Mirage Dragon, as I like to call it. Oh, sorry, I don't know why my Spotify started going off. I don't know if you guys could hear that on my phone or not. That was pretty random. Sorry about that. Okay, 100 Eyes Dragon. So with 100 Eyes Dragon, you banish the Mirage, and it becomes your Infernity Mirage. Dope. Just keep recycling Mirages. That's all there is to it. All there is to it. So Arcfiend and Necromancer, and our Arcfiend will net us our second Infernity Barrier. Yep. Say yes to that. Cool, cool. And now we're going to go Necromancer into Wildcat. So we have 2 3-stars. And now with our 2 3-stars here, we can overlay into Levier, the Sea Dragon. And this is because the 100 Eyes Dragon that we used earlier, to become Infernity Mirage, it banished Infernity Mirage to our banish pile. So Levier now, guess what? Brings back that Mirage that we banished for 100 Eyes Dragon. Just keep recycling Mirage. Oh, okay. Well, alright, let's just do another game because he didn't let me finish my combo. Anyway, you see how it works, right? Recycling Infernity Mirage. Infernity Mirage recycles Arcfiend and Necromancer. You keep plussing off of those two. That's all there is to it. So hopefully we get an opponent next time who can let me finish off the combo and show it to you. Alright, let's try this again. Round 2. Ooh, he's got a fancy board. And card backing. Skier Town. Cool. Okay, so last time our opponent surrendered. Hopefully the same does not happen yet again. Okay, so we're going to test the waters by activating Void Apocalypse first. See if he has an Ash Blossom or anything. Does not appear so. That is good. Alright. Gonna 1 for 1. This will get Arcfiend into our graveyard for now. And special summon this Mirage from our deck. Okay, activate Infernity Launcher. And Void Apocalypse. We have no choice but to discard this Mirage because we open with it. And we need to be handless, of course. So we'll grab this Necromancer. And I'll use Infernity Mirage here to bring back both of these that we pitched to our graveyard. Necromancer, Arcfiend. Now, with Arcfiend, yes, I believe we're going to grab Wildcat to our hand here. This is a little bit different from the normal opening, but we're going to use our Infernity Launcher to discard Wildcat. Yes. And then with Necromancer, we'll bring it back and we can go into Cherubini. Or we could go into Halki Fibrax. That may actually be the better play. Let's see. Yeah, I believe we go into Halki Fibrax. And with Halki, we get our Infernity Avenger, of course. Yes, activate your effect. Okay. So, we'll now use our Infernity Launcher. Special summon both these two. Okay, and I believe we will do we go into Apollousa here? Let's see. Saryuja could get us an extender. I'm tempted to try going to Saryuja. So let's try this. Saryuja Skull Dread. Sadly, we don't have, since we already used both of our Mirages. Treat this, don't treat that as two materials. Since we used both our Mirages already, we can't do the old summon one to hand with Saryuja. Summon one from our hand with Saryuja, sorry. Let's see what we draw though. Okay. I think we'll summon Rhino Warrior with him. And then Rhino Warrior will get us another dump. So we'll return you. We'll return you. We'll return you. And we'll summon Rhino Warrior with you. Okay. Summon Arcfiend. Activate Arcfiend, yes. And I guess we'll go Patriarch. Okay, special summon Patriarch. And I do want to make Dugiers. So suppose we'll make Cherubini off of these two. And then we'll go Dugiers to bring our Necromancer back. Activate Rhino Warrior, yes please. And with the Rhino Warrior, we will dump. We'll dump Stygian Street Patrol. And then with Cherubini, we'll dump Aerith. Okay. This could work. Dump Stygian. Cherubini will dump Aerith. And then Aerith will get us Arcfiend. Oh, it appears that it misses timing. This card sent to the graveyard because of a card effect. He was sent to the graveyard because of a card effect, but I suppose it misses timing. That is quite a tragedy. I should have dumped Edgemp Sabers instead in that case. Well, nothing we can do about it now except keep playing. So we'll go Dugares. Dugares will special summon Necro. Thank you. Okay. Necro will special summon Arcfiend. Activate Arcfiend, yes. So we can grab another Arcfiend and then we can summon it with Stygian Street Patrol. It's very sad that we opened with that Mirage and had to pitch it with 1-for-1, or else right here we could be searching that Infernity Mirage and summoning it with Stygian Street Patrol. And we could get to full board easily, but because we had to discard that first Mirage, we're not going to get full board. That's just the way it goes. Activate Arcfiend. Arcfiend will get us an Infernity Barrier, so we'll at least have one back row. And then I think we're just going to go into Apollousa. That's about all we can do. So, 1, 2, 3, and we'll use Cherubini as 4. Save Necromancer for next turn, hopefully. So we only have 5 negates. Definitely not an optimal board to start with, but could be worse. 4 on Apollousa, the 1 Infernity Barrier. That's what we're working with here. If we opened any card besides that Infernity Mirage, we would have been fine. But let's see what our opponent can do. Okay, set 2. Set 3. It's a control deck. Eldritch, Trap Trick. What do we got here? Set 5. Maybe they just bricked and they're bluffing. Who knows? That's pretty crazy though. Okay. Well, we'll immediately go into battle phase due to Dugares. See what happens. What do you got for me? Compulsory evacuation device. Okay. Okay, so this is Eldritch. If you control Gold Mark, okay. Just, do I miss timing? Am I not able to? Oh, I see. Because I have a card in my hand, I can't Infernity Barrier. And you have 1800 defense, exact. Alright, well. Let's see what we can do here. So, I'm going to discard this drag down to dump Edgemp Saber. Unless he negates it, of course. Nope. Could dump the second Stygian Street Patrol. I am contemplating it. But I think I'll do that actually. I think I'll do it. Okay, so Necromancer. I think that I have to go into Wildcat. I really don't have too much option here. All we're going to be able to do is make Borreload Savage. Skill Drain. No thank you, buddy. No thank you. Actually, We can make 100 eyes. Start comboing again. In which case, I really should have got Avenger so that we could put Necromancer in our graveyard. But I digress. Okay, we're free to banish one of the Mirages. Change Wildcat's level. What do you got for me? Alright, with this, we'll make 100 eyes. Just like that. Hopefully you don't have anything too scary. What you got for me? Lay it on me. Another compulsory. Alright. Well, we have to pass. Eldritch is a very fun deck. Set one more. Finish reading this card. Banish from your graveyard. Set a trap. Cool. Thank God I had the barrier for the skill drain though, because skill drain goes off, game is effectively over. Droplets. Okay, so we did still manage to banish this Mirage, which means that we can go right into Levier. So in order to do so, first and foremost, we have to empty our hand. Wait for our opponent to decide what they want to do with their back row. Called by the grave. One monster in your opponent's graveyard, banish it. Who are you banishing? Rhino? Really? Now, if he did Mirage, then my combo would have been kind of screwed this turn. But thankfully, one advantage you have with playing Infernities is that most people have not ever played against them, don't know how they combo, and don't know what really to hit. So if he waited for Necromancer to get into my graveyard and called my Necromancer, or if he just did the Infernity Mirage that's in my graveyard, I would be pretty screwed. But now, since he hasn't, I can Necromancer out Wildcat, rank 3 overlay, unless his back row says no, of course, and grab this Mirage here. He still has 2 back row, pretty sketchy. Hopefully it's not game over. Cool. Looks like Levier is going to go through. Detached Necromancer, for sure. And here comes Mirage. Forbidden Chalice. That hurts. That hurts. So, go into our battle phase. Do we want to kill this? During the end phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard and set a spell or trap directly from the deck. I'm not sure we even want to kill this. I haven't played against much Eldritch yet, so I'm not sure what the right play is, but... Really, I want to set up my board before he gets more back row. I'd prefer to get like Borreload Savage out and whatnot before he gets his traps from his deck. So I'm just going to leave it be for now. I won't kill it. Hopefully that's the right call. I'm not too sure. End your turn. Okay, so you only have one more back row for me to play through. See if we can do it. So, okay. Let's see if we can't get Levier this time to Nabis our Infernity Mirage. Cool. And we'll use Edgem Sabers to put the droplets back in our deck and come right on out. Sweet. So now go Mirage into Necromancer plus Arcfiend. Activate Arcfiend, yes. I do believe we have Stygian Street Patrol in our graveyard still. We do. So I can search out another Arcfiend. And that would be totally fine. Yep. So I can use Stygian now. Summon this Arcfiend, and this Arcfiend will get us our barrier. Set the barrier, empty our hand, and... Alright. We can bring our Apollousa back out. Though, I'm not sure. This deck is mainly back row based. Not really using any monsters, is it? Like any monster effects. So do I even really want Apollousa? Now that I'm really thinking about it. Either way, we have to link up to empty some slots. Okay. So I'm just gonna beat cop you off my field as well as you off my field. Let's just open some slots up. Activate Necromancer. Summon Infernity Avenger. We have a Mirage in our grave. We have 100 Eyes in our extra deck. So we can do this. 100 Eyes Dragon, aka Infernity Mirage. Activate your effect. Banish Infernity Mirage. And now 100 Eyes effectively becomes Infernity Mirage. In doing so, we can recycle, you guessed it, Necromancer and Arcfiend. Just keep recycling them over and over. That is how it plays out. We'll activate Arcfiend and get Infernity Break. Ash Blossom. Okay. That's totally fine. Alright, so can use Necromancer here to special summon our... Well, we're going to go into our second Levier, right? And get that Mirage back. So let's just grab Avenger. Okay. This is why we run 2 Levier. So Edgem Sabers along with Infernity Necromancer. Rank 3 overlay. Cool. Now Levier will pitch Necromancer, grab the Mirage back. And Infernity Mirage will dump itself for Necromancer and Arcfiend yet again. Cool. Yes, we'll activate Infernity Arcfiend, grab Infernity Break, but I think we're going to go actually into, we're not going to set this. Let's go into Unicorn. You and you. Now, yes, we will use Nightmare Unicorn's effect, discard that break, and get rid of your back row, because I don't want to deal with that. Alright, I believe we effectively have game now, which is really cool. So I'll use Necromancer and grab Arcfiend. We'll go first and foremost, Boarload Savage. Using you, you, and you. Face up attack position. Boarload Savage will grab. Activate the effect. You'll grab Saryuja from earlier. That'll put you at 4,400. And now we make, instead of Apollosa, we'll make Access Code Talker. So we'll use our Nightmare Unicorn, and that's game. Yep. So Access Code would have destroyed his trap monster thing, and we would have just attacked for game. Alright, Eldritch is pretty annoying. That Infernity Barrier on the skill drain was really crucial. But yeah, it's definitely playable. Also, it really, really helps that he did not Ash Blossom or Call by the Grave at the right timings, because Infernity is a pretty unknown deck. You don't really play against it, so these people have no clue when to use their hand traps. So really, really nice. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.